Welcome back to the Heads Up Show. It's Steve, and once again, we have something amazing that we are going to build. I'm going to show you how in about 4 or 5 minutes, you can take a Riddell Speed Victor helmet and turn it into a one-of-a-kind custom masterpiece. So if you're new to this channel, thank you for finding us. If you haven't figured it out by now, we love football helmets. So what I'm going to do is take off the face mask hardware that comes on this helmet, and I am going to swap them out for black Riddell Speed face mask hardware, because everything on this helmet will be black, white, and yellow. Everything. It is for Eric Alexander. That's right, Alexander Grading. Just happens to be near Greenville, South Carolina area, and the owner of the company happens to be just one of the best people that you'll ever meet. Big giant fellow by the name of Eric, and we got an XL helmet for his dome. This is going to be kind of a trophy piece for their company to have out on display. They operate and run heavy machinery, you know, skid steers, bulldozers, track hoes, all the other stuff I don't know much about, but almost everything they use is black and yellow, plus this is their logo. So I've mentioned it before, if you're doing anything like this at home, make sure you first wash your hands nice and clean, have a nice soft mat or a towel or something to work on. Yes, gratuitous plug, we do sell these mats on greengridiron.com. I will put the link to everything that's getting used in this helmet in the description of this video. One decal on this thing and it already looks awesome. I don't know, it doesn't take much to amuse me. Let's talk a little bit about what Alexander Grading does. I actually had them do some work for me. They helped me with quite a project in the back of my property. We had a marshy, swampy, overflow runoff area that Eric and his crew turned into a pond, which now has all sorts of turtles and fish and plants and a nice little area for people to sit, and they did a great job. The machines that they use are insane. They can move a lot of dirt with the quickness. All right, so yes, we are doing a center stripe on this. And what I like to do is, if you look really close, there's a seam on these helmets where the shell gets married together. I like to use that as my guide to run the decal so it's nice and straight. Heck yeah. So what we are going to do when we're done building this, we are going to go out on location to Alexander Grading headquarters. We're going to see the guys. We're going to present this helmet to Eric and his whole crew. We're going to let them check out their new helmet, show you a little bit of what they can do. So we stripped the factory warning label off of this guy because, like I said, I want everything to be white, black, or yellow. So we're going with a black warning label. We also have a blackout American flag, which is pretty sweet. And I had to do it. This is just one of the coolest things. I made these little award decals by dissecting his artwork and took this guy and made these. So award decals, typically seen in college helmets, are for either having really high GPA or maybe you made a fantastic touchdown or a certain amount of sacks that you've made. In this example, I'm putting 4 award decals because I just like the way that 4 award decals look. But I am going to give Eric more. Maybe he can add one on for each year that he's in business, or do whatever he wants. All right, so that's coming together. Let's take this face mask, which is an S2EG2SP. It's a Riddell Speed mask. And I put on here a SHOC 0G visor. Now, if you know what you're looking at, you might be saying, wait a second, that visor is meant for a speed flex. How in the hell is that sitting on this face mask? Well, if you get creative and you use different visor clips and you don't force things, but you kind of manipulate them, you can make any visor work usually. And in this case, that visor looks pretty great. So I think it's going to be a perfect addition to this helmet. And then we're going to put this aside. And I genuinely had a hard time deciding on using a white or a black hard cup. Both of these are great chin straps. These are what the guys in the NFL are wearing on the field. Colleges and stuff can wear these because the NFL can only wear white. But I think I'm going to go with the white because it's going to stick with white with black buckles. And then here we have white with black clips. You know, it follows that whole scheme. We're going to be switching our schedule. So for quite a few years since we started the channel, every Saturday, most Saturdays, we did our helmet build videos. We're going to swap that. We're going to mix things up. And for a little while, we're going to release these on weekday evenings, probably Wednesdays. We said, let's give it a shot. And if you want to get notified when these videos come out, just make sure you hit that notification bell and stuff. But you can also sign up to get texted. And I'll put the link in the video description as well. So you never miss a video because we love you guys. We want you to see what we're doing. Man, oh man. Well, as usual, oh shoot. You know what I forgot? I forgot the front bumper decals. Haha, fear not. I took Eric's artwork and dissected it and took this really cool mountain peak off and thought this would make a really cool bumper. And it in fact does. There we go. Okay. Nothing to worry about. There we go. Now it's complete. You know, I mention it a lot, but it is really so satisfying to take a helmet out of the box, whether it's a collectible or a field use helmet, and turn it into something like this. I hope that Eric and the guys are proud to wear this, but first, I'm gonna wear it. I feel like I should be operating a skid steer or a backhoe and breaking stuff and moving dirt. Speaking of heavy machinery, let's go out to Alexander Grading headquarters. So they are in Pelzer, South Carolina, which is only about a 15-minute ride from the shop. And here we are. That's Eric right there. He's the man in charge, and he's gonna try cramming this thing on his head. All right, it's looking good on you, Eric. It looks like the guys really enjoy this. It was a lot of fun heading out to their location. They have an awesome shop. Eric relies heavy on his faith to guide him, you know, with business decisions, and I think probably throughout life. And his staff, from the guys that I met, they all look like they're really enjoying their jobs, and it was a lot of fun going out to this location. Maybe next time I'll be able to jump on some of these big heavy machines and get some damage to the dirt. So anyway, thank you so much for sticking around. If you made it to the end of this video, We really do appreciate you. Please don't forget to leave some nice comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, cheers.